boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to Robert's Porch. I'm your host, Robert. TNA Impact, June 15th edition review. Set of tapings here for Impact in Mumbai, India. First ever sport in general. I mean, not only wrestling promotion to tape shows for the world, shows around the world live from Mumbai, India. We had a 10-man gauntlet match to start the show. We had Suicide. Matt Sydal started. It was a 10-man over-the-top rope gauntlet match. So we had Suicide, Matt Sydal, Davey Richards, KM, Swoggle, Eddie Edwards, Rockstar Spud, Congo Kong, Moose, and Mahaba Sierra. Which kind of tells you who's going to win. Being in India. Yeah. Davey Richards eliminated Suicide. Eddie eliminates Richards and himself. Congo Kong eliminated Sydal, Spud, Swoggle, and Moose. And then Mabaha Sarah eliminated Congo Kong, and it came down to Sarah, Ciara, and KM, and Mahaba Sierra, whatever, check how you pronounce that. Pins KM, obviously his home country, his parents, or his dad, his brother was on the front row. Next segment we had E-Sing 3 come out and cut a promo, look like a freaking monk. Yeah, EC3 is great right now. There's actually, I've seen some things online where he's, talked about possibly returning to WWE someday. So we'd see how the EC3 character would come off in WWE. But him go with an India translator. It's like, goddamn, dude, this is horrible. And then he attacks the translator. James Storm comes out, and two of them brawl. More promos for TNA Slammiversary. We had some vignettes of Joseph Park and Jimmy Borash eating Chinese. And just hanging out like buds, not whatever. Then Josh Matthews had a in-ring sparring session versus Samai Dukone. Matthews ended up winning by submission with the Steiner recliner, getting ready for his big Slammiversary match. Jerry Borash teaming up with Joseph Park versus the returning Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, and the GOAT, Josh Matthews. Josh, you stole that from Jericho. Sorry about your damn luck. Mobile Sierra comes out, and attack that goes after Matthews. Lashley comes out. El Patron comes out, kind of pimping their title match at Slammiversary. Next, we just had this little arena match. We had Trevor Lee versus Braxton Sutter. Braxton Sutter getting a victory. Ali was out there with Braxton Sutter. Sienna and Lauren Vaness comes out, calls out Ali, and wants a match next week on Impact with Ali teaming up with Rosemary versus Lauren Vaness and Sienna. We'll see if Rosemary accepts the challenge for that. And then we had Moose in the ring for some random reason. And then Eli Drake and Chris Adonis comes out, cuts a promo. A 2-1 attack on Moose. And he goes to commercial. Main event, the TNA Impact Wrestling X Division Championship. We had fight 15 years in the making, they were calling it. We had Sanjay Dutt versus the X Division champion Loki, who was the second ever X Division champion behind the phenomenal AJ Styles. Just like I said a couple weeks ago in the review of one of the Impacts, Sanjay Dutt won the title here. Yeah, it happened. Yep, Sanjay Dutt, X Division champion, first time ever. So obviously they'll have some type of rematch at Slammiversary probably. So Impact's getting very, not stale, but kind of just stale. So we'll see where Impact goes from here. We'll see how Slammiversary comes out. So that will wrap up the TNA Impact June 15th edition review. As always, thanks for watching our sports show, and don't just have a great night. Have a spiffy night. Our sports show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.